The Chang Thailand Slammers making their home debut after last week's ugly loss in Singapore, where they only managed to score 50 points in total. They face another winless team as the Saigon Heat visit Bangkok and take on Coach Joe Bryant and the Slammers at Nimibut Stadium. Dior Lawhorn opens up the scoring by following up a missed three. For the Slammers, Michael Earl gets them on the board with this reverse. Fräulein Bagyon with a great assist up ahead to Wutipong Dasom, and he lays it in softly off the glass. Then it's Dasom again. This time he drives through traffic and gets the bucket and the foul. Jai Reyes, facing his old coach for the first time, hits one from outside. Dasom with an unstoppable first quarter, this time with a give and go, and he finishes with the flush. And that gives the Slammers a 1-point lead. But closing out the first quarter is Philip Morrison, who drains one from beyond the arc, and the Heat take the lead back. Second quarter action, and Justin Howard and Fräulein Bagyon with a couple of scores to tie it at 16. But once again, Morrison sticks one from deep in the corner. Heat by 3. Saigon Heat turning up the D. Morrison is unable to finish, but Dior Lawhorn flies in easily for the offensive putback. Reyes with a skip pass over to Morrison, who hits his third shot from downtown, and that gives the Heat a 4-point lead. Then David Palmer gets in on the action, and he lets one go from the outside, stretching the lead to 7. Slammers try to gain some momentum heading into the half. Howard with a monster block from the weak side to try to fire his team up. And it does exactly that, as moments later, Wacharapong Tongsri shows his outside range and hits back-to-back threes to give the Slammers a 1-point lead. First half coming to a close, and the Heat go back to the man with a hot hand. Philip Morrison connects for his 4th three-pointer of the game. Heat lead it by 3 at the half. Start of the second half, and Reyes finds Lawhorn off the pick and roll, 34-29 for the Heat. Dasom, having a solid game for the Thai side, hits this tough leaning three-pointer, lead back down to 3. Then the Slammers go on a 12-2 run, sparked by Michael Earl. And the veteran point man, Fräulein Bagyon, who sees an opening and takes it in on his own. Then Bagyon with a nice bounce pass inside to Earl for the 4-point Slammer lead. He would go on to set a new ABL record of 17 assists in this one. Morrison, still feeling it from the outside, hits his 5th of the game. Here's a couple more assists for Bagyon, who finds a cutting Howard. Then he fires a pass inside to Earl for the easy 2. Heat down by 2. Reyes steps up and hits the long ball from the outside. Then Morrison strips Howard on one end and takes it all the way in for the 2-point Heat lead. Tight game as the third quarter finishes, with Lawhorn giving the Heat a slight edge. The Slammers try and carry their momentum into the final quarter of play, but Saigon starts to heat up and pull away. They build the lead back to double digits at 65-54. But once again, the Slammers go on another offensive run, led by Bagyon. Tongsri and Dasom find their outside stroke. They both finish with 16 points for the game. Now with just 2.5 minutes remaining, the Slammers manage to pull to within 1 after this tough shot by Tongsri. And they eventually take the lead back after this putback by Earl. But David Palmer closes the door on the Slammer comeback with not 1, but 2 3-pointers, giving the Heat a 5-point edge. Under a minute, and once again Tongsri hits a tough 3 to pull the Slammers within 1 possession. They go for the win with a 3. Tongsri misses it, but Justin Howard is there for the rebound. He has a good look at a putback, but cannot get it to go down as the buzzer sounds and the Saigon Heat squeak out a tight win on the road. A heartbreaking loss at home for the Slammers, who now go 0-2 for the season. Meanwhile, the Heat pick up a hard-fought first win behind Lawhorn and Palmer.